Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. So today I wanted to do a video all about the best affordable skincare because I feel like, I've been getting into skincare a little bit more and I have been having a really great time, and I know that some of the products that I use are very, very pricey, and I wanted to do like kind of a little segment on the most affordable skincare that I think is still great quality because, it's really important to still get that good quality. Now, all the products that I'm going to be talking about, I believe are $25 and under, which for me, in skincare, that's pretty affordable. You know what I mean? There are some products here that I am going to be mentioning that are like $5, $10. So not everything is like on the higher spectrum, but that is kind of like the price range we're working with here. So I think we'll just get right into it, not waste any time here. I want to first talk about the facial tools that I have because I feel like even though a lot of you guys still are like wondering about products, I do get a lot of questions about the little like applicators and the little facial tools and the rollers that I use. So I figure I'll just bring those up first. So I would say the three things that you guys see me use the most, especially on like IGTVs and just like on my Instagram story and stuff like that, are these three tools right here. So we have the spatula, we have the massage roller, and then we also have the Gua Sha. This is the like natural lymphatic drainage, and also it helps with a little bit of contouring. It helps your cheekbones pop out. It helps kind of like your chin be a little bit more prominent. All of these tools right here are from Amazon, and I think they're all under $12. So again, this is just like a rubber face spatula. You can type in on Amazon, like it doesn't even have a brand name on it for me to tell you like what it is. It literally was like, I typed in facial mask rubber applier and that's what I got. It came in like a pack of 3. So I think it was like 3 for $12 or something like that, but definitely very useful and very easy for like applying your masks. And even if you do makeup on other clients and you kind of like want to hydrate them, you can even use this to kind of hydrate if you want. And then the facial roller, this helps with depuffing. It helps with like circulation, and honestly, it just freaking feels good, okay? So I really like this. You can keep it in your fridge if you want to have like a little extra spruce-a-rooney. Sometimes it'll help with a little bit of depuffing underneath the eyes if you wanted to, like this. I'm wearing a little bit of makeup, so I'm trying not to touch my face with it. So this guy, again, you can type in facial roller, facial massager. That's basically what this puppy is. And in all honesty, from time to time, personally, I'll just type in like cool facial tools on Amazon or just like facial tools in general, and I'll just buy whatever I think looks cool or that I think will be beneficial to me. And the last thing is the Gua Sha. This one is from Dermalogica. I'm not exactly sure how expensive this one is. However, I do have a bunch from Amazon that I think are only like $10 or $12. Like they're really inexpensive and they're fun ways to like spruce up your skincare. And the way that you would do this is like help with a little bit of extra fluids that are in your face, like lymphatic drainage. If you have a sinus issue, like I have chronic allergies and sinus problems, so this really helps with getting rid of the puffiness that I experience, especially around here. I feel like you can kind of see it if I look in the monitor. Like you guys see that little line I have? That's like puffiness from allergies, puffiness from just my sinuses. Me and my whole family, we all have like really bad sinus issues, okay? So we all kind of have that like little bit of fluid up here near the eyes and the nose. So this helps with that a lot. So those are like the three tools I would say I use the most for skincare. Now I wanted to throw in this other tool. It's not really skincare, but it's from Tweezerman, and it's literally called an eyelash comb. And you go in there and you like separate if you have any extra like eyelash glue on your lashes that you can't get off, or if you have any extra just waterproof lash mascara on or anything like that that you forget to take off the night before or whatever. This is a really good for getting out that extra like goop. You kind of just put it in between your lashes and kind of like swivel up. Obviously be very careful with this, and I believe the price of this is like $12. I'm not 100% sure, but it's from Tweezerman. Okay, I first want to talk about the cleansers. I think I want to go in order of like how you would do your face and do your skincare. So the first product up is from Fourth Ray Beauty, and if you don't know what Fourth Ray Beauty is, They are Colourpop's sister brand, so they are a really, really affordable skincare line, and I really like their AM to PM gel cleanser. Now, I know this doesn't look really used, but it's because I have two. The one that I use is in my house, and this one I keep right here in my storage in my beauty room. It's AM to the PM cleanser, and I use it every now and then when I want to just, you know, use a quick little easy gentle cleanser. And it's just simple, it's easy, there's no like really anything scary about this. And I think that if you're starting to get into skincare and you're not really sure what products are going to work for you, I definitely recommend trying out most of these products today because they're really inexpensive and a lot of them work on my skin no problem. And like I have very sensitive skin and dry skin, so I have never had a problem with any of the products I'm mentioning today. So just wanted to mention this puppy right here because it is a really nice cleanser. Now the next cleanser I wanted to mention is from Tarte, and this one I believe is actually $18. It's either $18 or $20. I can't exactly remember. I'll have all the price and the products listed down below for you guys, but this is Micellar Magic. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, if it's Micellar. I don't know, someone was really ripping me a new asshole the other day when I didn't know how to say it, so I don't know how to say it, so sue me. No, but this is actually really good. It's a gentle cleanser and it removes waterproof makeup without having to really scrub. Also, micellar water is actually really good for getting boogies around your dog's eyes. That's what I've been doing with Junie. I did a little bit of research on that. Obviously, ask your vet. I'm not telling you guys to go out and buy a freaking thing to use on your dog, but I'm just saying like it can dub as a double purpose, and it's really gentle and clean. So, and the last thing I'm gonna kind of talk about here is from Bliss, and this is an exfoliator, so this is something that you would do after cleansing. This one right here is the Jelly Glow Peel. It's a gentle, non-abrasive exfoliator with fruit enzymes. So this basically is really cool because there's plant-based fibers in it that act like micro lint little roller things. You don't have to scrub your face really hard, and I also think that some of it just itself is a little bit of a chemical exfoliator, which I really, really like. I have been getting way more into chemical exfoliators recently, especially because I have had a problem with over exfoliating in the past. So now I'm kind of stuck in that little medium where I'm like, am I over exfoliating or am I not doing too much? So I really like this because it is a gentle exfoliator and it's very inexpensive. Follow up with some serums. So the next serum I want to mention to you guys are also from Fourth Ray Beauty. So I have three here. I have a strawberry seed oil from Fourth Ray, and we also have strawberry face milk. Now they have a whole line of face milks, and their face milks can be used for just that little extra boost of hydration. I really like them, especially on days where I'm having really bad patchiness. Like if I'm having dry patches in certain areas of my face, I really like to go in with just this little bit of the face milk and kind of just like, you know, really hydrate those dry patches. And primarily for me, my dry patches are all right here. It's all like in this region, and sometimes I'll have little dry patches up by my hairline. That's very rarely though, but I really like this, like I said, for an extra boost of hydration. And a face oil is really awesome to use too because you can mix it in with your foundation if you want it to be a little bit more dewy. I feel like a face oil is actually really necessary, even for those of you who are watching me that have oily skin. The reason you have oily skin is because your body is producing too much oil. No shit. You still need oil. Like your body is doing excess amount of oils because it kind of like needs the hydration, if that makes sense, or that's at least what I learned. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I think that every skin type out there should be using some type of a beauty oil, whether that be in your skincare routine, in with your foundations. You can even, like when I'm using the Gua Sha, I like to take beauty oil and kind of like press it into the skin all over and then use the Gua Sha to glide over the oil. It makes it a lot easier for massaging and all that stuff. So that's kind of like the best way to use this facial oil. And while we're on the texture train, I know that a lot of the products I'm using here, or showing you guys rather, are from the same few brands, but I do really love these brands. And I have been trying to test out the best affordable stuff for a long time now. This has taken me a minute to really put together and to do my research. So these are the brands that I think are probably the best that are under like $25. And the next thing I wanted to mention to you guys, this one is $22, so a little bit more pricier if you're feeling a little bit more on the bold side. This this is the Renew and Smooth Glycolic Polyhydroxy Acid Night Serum. And this is basically for my dry skin gals out there and guys. But this is really good because it's kind of like you put it on at night, you go to bed, and you wake up with like visibly brighter skin. And none of this is sponsored. Like, I'm not getting paid to mention any of these products. These are products that have really helped me and that I've really liked. This has been helping me a lot with the texture under my eyes and like around here because I have been battling texture like crazy. And basically it has some like chemical exfoliants in it as well that work together overnight and things like that to really help. I wanted to put this puppy in here because if there's one product that I could recommend today for you guys to get, it's probably this one because it has helped so much with my texture. Okay, moving on to moisturizers. So I wanted to bring up a drugstore moisturizer because I know most of the products here, like even though you can find some of them in drugstore, they're not known as drugstore brands. So I wanted to throw something in. I think Physicians Formula has some of the best skincare products out there for a drugstore brand because they are all about like good ingredients. Like I really like Physician Formula as a brand in general because they're cruelty-free. Most of their products are vegan and they do a lot of clinical trials on things. So I really like that. This is the Rose All Day Moisturizer with SPF 30 in it. I think that this is a great moisturizer. It does have like a little bit of a scent to it. So if you are sensitive to scents, this might not be a good one for you. If you do have sensitive skin, I do have a moisturizer I'm going to mention in a minute that's like meant for sensitive skin. But this is really good. I really like it. It also says that it brightens and tightens. I don't know if it necessarily does that because I haven't used this long enough and consistent enough to be like, oh yeah, it does brighten and tighten. For the most part, it did make me hydrated and it did help with SPF and I didn't get sunburn when I used this moisturizer. So up next, this is the Rose Gold Rescue. It's a gentle moisture cream for sensitive skin from Bliss. The reason I'm including this is because I know that there are so many people out there that are constantly asking me, okay, but is this good for sensitive skin? I want to let you guys know that this is one of my favorite moisturizers that I've just discovered in the past like month. I love it. It's so good. It's really good. And Bliss actually has a whole line of sensitive skin products. So definitely check them out for their sensitive skin. But I really like this moisturizer and I can honestly say that most of Bliss's moisturizers are pretty good. This one is definitely my favorite though. And for lips, I wanted to include some type of a lip scrub because I know that that still kind of like ties in together makeup and skincare. I really love the Colourpop Lippy scrubs. This one is Bellini. This is the one I use the most, but there's so many flavors and literally Colourpop comes out with a new collection like every week. They drop something or every 2 weeks. So chances are if you look on their website, you'll probably find a bunch of new lip scrubs, but I think they're really great products, especially for the price. It's a big jar and you can really get in there and like scoop off, get off all the dead skin. And the last product I'm going to show with you guys, I really wanted to show you some type of an under eye mask since I find that most of the things that people are concerned about or at least ask me about a lot are under eyes, like with dark circles, brightening, texture under the eyes. And this is the Depuff and Brightening Mask from Bliss. I'm sorry that there is so many Bliss products in here, but they are seriously one of the most inexpensive brands that has like the best quality ever. So this is called Holographic Foil Eye Masks. It's called I Got This. And like I said, it depuffs and brightens. You can leave this in the refrigerator if you want. Sometimes it feels really nice when they're cold. However, they do kind of stay pretty cold on their own. And you can leave these on for up to 20 minutes. Honestly, I've gone even 30 minutes with these. And then when you remove them, just whatever serum is left on your face from the mask, you could just kind of like rub in or whatever. But yeah, you guys, those are some of the more inexpensive skincare products that I have been loving lately. If you guys are interested, I could do definitely a bougie skincare, kind of like my favorite bougie skincare products video to follow this. So let me know down below what you guys think. I hope that this was helpful, and also make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. That way I know to keep doing skincare videos for you guys, because I'm not sure like if people really care that much about skincare on my YouTube channel. You know, I know my Instagram is all about it, but I'm just curious what your guys' thoughts are. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!